Quest for Success Award, obviously something that every driver would like to be able to take home here tonight. One of them will, and Raleigh, who is it going to be?
All right, a big jump on the field as the green flag waves, and it's Decatur. Jump on Dano. A real fine effort off the start. Now let's see how Decatur can do in holding on to that lead, and turmoil up between turns 1 and 2.
It is
Tom
Rosati.
goes around as he was involved in that one, along with several others.
Rosati still down on the grass, and the black flag is displayed in turn number 57 as well. Now, the yellow flag is not gone. The black flag is shown to your leader, and boy, now we're stacking them up like cordwood over in turn 2. Involved in this one is Mike Daigneault, the 99 of Lawrence, and the 39 of Sylvester. Also appearing to be involved was the 98 of Santos. Let's see, who did we
had
miss
another
here? Kovacs in the 30. The 57 car of Todd Decatur. And which one did we not mention? Did we mention the 52 of Mark Farino? I believe we did not. So those are the 6 cars that were involved.
Problems. Our Backus Motors crew busy at work once again. And we're keeping
Busch Grand National North event, which will be here at the Speedway on Friday, June 18th. And here's just that much more of a must-see show.
Absolutely. Eddie Carroll retiring to the pits. He's got some dangling fiberglass. That should be, hopefully that's all there is. 76 of Manafort, the victim of all of that. Well, we have ourselves 24 laps to go, and our field has shrunk considerably in only 1 lap. All right, let's see if we can get ourselves a nice clean start and a nice clean race the rest of the way. Here they come, heading for the turn. Mark Farino on the inside, car 52. Comes out as the Backus Motors crew was in dangerous position over there. So we'll reform one more time.
You notice not even the lazy green was shown that time.
Time to get this race going. Here we go, heading for the line. In goes the pace car. Let's see if Farino can do it to Mavlajanis one more time. Here they come.
Green flag flies, and they're down to the line. And it is Farino on the inside. Mavlajanis up on the high side. Into turn 2 they go, and Farino now grabs the advantage. Lauritsen is way off the pace with car number 99. We're beginning to stretch this one out already. But look at the battle rally developing for second.
And now great action right up front. And a spin. Tim Leininger goes around. Another car involved in that. It could be Rich Messer. And the caution.
Also appears, is that car number 2 up there on the...
Like the 2X of Zaratny into the third turn barrier.
Sitting right next to a rookie, Brad Voisinol, who's driving with a real stiff neck because of an injury that has been plaguing him since an incident up in Oxford. Has to turn his whole body around to get to see what's behind him, so he's decided only to look forward.
And we're off once again. Here we go. Off turn 4, they head for the line. And it will be Farino. A good jump on Voisinol. Mavlajanis down low will try to regain second place. Off the turn they come, and he's got it. And Willie Hardy, with a solid move, takes over the third spot. Tom Byrne switches to the inside groove, and he leaves Brad Voisinol out to dry.
Being on the outside was not the place to be. Voisinol second. This is his first year driving the Pro Stocks, and he did really well with the late models. In fact, he was the overall winner last year. He's really enjoyed the jump up, but he's got some stuff to learn. These guys go a little bit faster.
Absolutely, he already has a win to his credit. And here they come for the line. It's Farino, Mavlajanis, Hardy, and Byrne holding up the top 4. Byrne looks to the inside of Hardy, and now Hardy dives under Mavlajanis. Here comes his bid for second place. Hardy moving up, and Hardy takes over second. Tom Byrne will try to do likewise as he works the low side of Mavlajanis. Contact in turn 4. Brad Bennett going around. Hopefully he'll be under his own power and be able to resume.
The caution's out, so we're starting to slow down. Bennett doesn't seem to be able to refire. There he goes. He's got the motor fired up now. Bennett's been a real charger here. This is his second year running this class. He's been doing very well, but tonight's not his.
For the restart again, 4 laps complete, 21 remain. We're down to 17 cars. We've lost 9 in 4 laps. Here we go. Once again, looks like Marino gets the jump. The purple team leader leads the field. Look at Willie Hardy. He's going to battle Bob Lajanis for that number 2 spot. Tom Fearn looking low also. Here he comes.
It appears that the track is getting slippery on the high side. Everybody who's making a move is doing so on a low group. So the people on the downside of the track have definitely got the advantage.
Now the field starts to spring out a little bit. A couple challenges going on, and we'll keep our eyes open. Denny Doyle trying to get under Membrino. Couldn't make the move that time. So the 0 holds on to the number 6 spot.
Hardy goes up on the outside again, and it doesn't do him any good. His Fearn gets down underneath the 92 car at the line. Challenging for second place, and Fearn has it by a fender.
Well, now Fearn will set sail for our leader. These fellows have raced each other many, many times over the years, and now here they'll go at it again for the top spot.
Got a half a car length showing out in the lead. Tom Fearn, number 92, is our new leader.
2 former champions at Riverside Park doing battle here as we now will be completing lap number 8. Papagiannis holding forward as Boisano is trying to find an opening to get around him.
Hardy also looking for a door. Marino seemed to be trying to stay stuck to that lower group. Fearn has gotten himself 2 car lengths now, and oh, we got more contact in the back. Brad Boisano, 3 cars. Russell 4 cars. He managed to get it back in here. That 36 must be repainted after today's event's over.
And we're still under green. Brad Bennett out of the action. A costly night for Brad Bennett. Down the backstretch, one of the cars falling off the pace. It appears to be Boisano. It looks like a tire on the left front may be going soft. So now Fearn starts to stretch out his lead over Forino. Meanwhile, Willie Hardy is right on the back bumper of the Forino, number 52.
Number 99, Lauderson, is slowing down. He's got a large piece of sheet metal hanging off his car, and he'll probably be looking at a black flag.
Here he comes. He's into the infield. So Boisano and Lauderson retire on that lap.
Tom Fearn, number 92, continues to pull away from the rest of the field. Mark Marino trying to hold off a challenge from Hardy in second place. Hardy goes to the outside and then drops down to the inside. Just tight, man. It appears that the high working earlier on has gone away. These drivers are now going to have to squeeze into a spot designed for 1 car.
Tom Rosati trying to make up ground as he had to work his way from the back of the pack. He's now running in 6th place in the 07. Let's see if he can close in on the number 5 car of Denny Doyle.
Rosati was an excellent driver. He got all tangled up early on. Tom Fearn, number 92, seems to be settling into a nice pace. Meanwhile, for second place, still all kinds of paint being swapped.
Denny Doyle now challenging for 4th place. Here he is. He's under Mavlajanis, and he takes that position away from Jim. Denny Doyle now running 4th in the 31.
As that pass was taking place, Hardy stuck a nose underneath. Number 52 car, but Marino took the door on him, and he had to back off.
Now Rosati will try to move under Mavlajanis. Here comes Tom Spin. No, Mavlajanis surges nicely off turn 2. Hold on to the 5th place.
17 laps completed, number 92, Tom Fearn. Comfortably in command right now. Takes one hiccup on the racetrack and they'll all be bumper to bumper again. Hardy's still working down on the inside. by the slightest of margins. Doyle seems to be inching up on the contenders for a second and third spot. Eddie Doyle made a nice smooth pass earlier on, is really, really closing up. And there goes Hardy on the inside. And then Hardy makes the move. Tim Latiga goes down his front straightaway, cuts the grass. The groundskeeper and gets it back onto the racetrack.
Meanwhile, Tom Rosati has overtaken Jim Avlajanis and now runs in 5th place. Now, as they head their way to the line, Tim Latiga pulls in, and the rest of the field will have 5 laps to go.
Doyle is now caught up to number 52, Mark Farino, and is making a bid. He gets down on the inside. Farino drifts down further and shuts the door on him, but Doyle has been looking for a spot to go by, and we're about to run out of laps.
Okay, Tony Sutton will head for victory lane, and I'm sure the winner will have some interesting things to say about all of this transpired here. Here we go now. Fearn, then Hardy. Mark for leader. Crossing the line now with 3 laps remaining. Fearn roars down the back stretch, maintaining his lead over Hardy. Hardy not closing in at all. That 3rd place battle is a good one, and it goes on between Farino and Doyle. Double sticks in the air, 2 to go. Tom Rosati is closing in on that battle. It's a 3-way battle now for 3rd place. Time running out, however. Here comes Rosati trying to get under Doyle. Not quite that time. White flag waves now for our leader, Tom Fearn. 1 to go. All right, final time around. Fearn looking so smooth all night long. And continuing here in the feature, and here comes young Tom heading for the line. And it will be Tom Fearn for the victory. 2nd place goes to Willie Hardy. 3rd spot, Mark Farino. 4th to Tom Rosati. 5th to Jim Avlajanis. 6th to Membrino. 7th to Denny Doyle as he makes contact with the wall. And that cost him several positions. These boys really battling off turn 4. And certainly quite a good finish for Rosati after all, after his early problems. But no question about our winner, Tom Fearn doing the job, and he'll head for victory lane. And you can see the Doyle car being tended to as Doyle is okay. He's out of the car and he's all right, as he made heavy contact with the wall. Heavy damage to the right front, and certainly plenty of smoke coming out of that car right now. Tom Fearn on the scales will be moving forward momentarily. So Tom Fearn takes the win, followed by...
When the engine let go, the traction was lost and the car went up into the wall, so they're working now to quickly remove it. And in the meantime, we're trying to get Tom turned around so he comes into the track in the correct direction. Tom Fearn! So first off, congratulations, boy, you earned that one. That was tough.
Yeah, every week we've been starting 19th and 20th. Tonight we started 21st, and things just happened to go our way. We got up to the front, not too bad, and from there it was just clear sailing.
We noticed there's like 9 different shades of paint on your car. How many people did you touch going around, especially the thing during the first caution?
I don't know about me touching anybody, but a few touching me touching a few, whatever.
Well, you really drove a great race. The track seemed to get slipperier. From up top, it appeared that everybody had to drop down to the lower groove, that the upper groove was not the place to be. Was that true?
Well, I didn't have to run the outside too much tonight. The bottom wasn't too bad. It was a little slick, just dew on the track, but other than that, it wasn't too bad.
Well, your modesty becomes you. Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Fearn, the winner of the Pro Stock feature.
Thanks a lot, man. Congratulations, Tommy.
All right, Tony, and our congratulations go out to Tom Fearn, picking up a very fine win tonight in the Pro Stock feature.